Hey guys. So if you've not got one of these RH Shumway's seed catalog, one of the interesting things about them this time is that they have a lot of black and white papers that look vintage. So you have these, all of this, and then it goes to this black and white that looks old. And so we're going to pair this thing up and we're going to collage with it. I want to make art. Hi, Jen. How are you, honey? Here, a bunch of it. And then there. Well, that'll get us started. We'll put the rest of it in the magazine tote down here. We have a magazine tote. I can't get in it. So. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm good. How are you, honey? Oh, it's getting dry. Too dry though. We need to use her up. So, what's everybody up to this Friday afternoon? It's a little bit cool today compared to what we've been having. It's in the 50s, but we've been in the 70s. So, it is a little cool compared to. I'm just going to start in laying it down. Now, after we get done with this, hold on. No thanks. I do not want to have that. Hi, my quiet corner. That's Carol. Hi, Carol. How are you this day? You? Was it you? Was it you that went panning for gold just recently? Like over the weekend, last weekend, you and your son went panning for gold? Was it you or was it somebody else? I was thinking it was you, but yes. I want to do that so bad I can't hardly stand it. So there's a channel that I watch. This guy goes and pans for gold, and he also goes and he lives in, I think he lives in Canada or right on the edge and goes over into Canada, but I think he lives in Canada. I think he's Canadian. Anyway, and he goes over and he also hunts for gems too. Not just gold, but gems. But I am so fascinated with that. One of the reasons because I like rocks, and the other reason is because I like rock, you know? So 28 degrees. Dan Hurd, that's him. That's him, Dan Hurd. I love Dan Hurd. Haven't seen him around in a while though, but that could be just because of how the algorithms are. I haven't watched him in a while. I need to go watch him because right now I'm not watching any crime, true crime or murder mysteries. That's what I gave up for Lent. Well, for the first 10 days of Lent, I gave that up. So I divided Lent into 10-day sections, and I'm doing four different things that I'm giving up. So for the first 10 days of Lent, I gave up all of my true crime and murder mysteries. So does he do still do videos? Cool. So anyway, so I know that's probably silly to some people. So, but I just felt like it would be a really good thing because I'm a little obsessed with true crime videos. So. thought it would be good. So anyhow, and this is the first year I've ever observed Lent. Uh, so I mean, I never even heard of Lent until I was an adult. Uh, Not something that the denomination that I grew up in did. And the town I grew up in, we didn't have a Catholic church or a Presbyterian church. It was just Methodist, Baptist, and um, the Assembly of God that I grew up in. My dad was an Assembly of God preacher. So anyway, uh, yeah. So the reason I even thought about doing it is the Bible app that I use sent me a link to a Lent study that is by a, another app that I really enjoy their Bible studies. It's called Through the Word, and so I decided let's do it. Let us do it. So I'm doing it. So that's cool. I'll check him out. So anyway, so I have watched a lot of I like to watch a lot of not Bible study videos because I'm very particular about what I watch when it comes to teaching like that. So they've got to be people that I'm familiar with. But I've watched a lot of um, videos about people setting up their prayer Bibles, doing verse mapping. I love to do verse mapping. And I'm not going to go into what that is, but you can watch a video. You can find videos all over YouTube about verse mapping and prayer Bibles. Anyway, so I have a prayer Bible, and I have verse mapped for years, but I always like to see if somebody's doing something that might be different than my what I do. So I do the who, what, why, when, and where's. So anyway, I talked about that last week. So um anyhow, and then I like to watch a lot of trivia, like trivia uh, things where they ask you trivia and you have so much time to answer the question before they give you the answer. I like to watch those. And then I watch a lot of The Weakest Link. It's a British game show, which actually they've done it in America too. That lady from Glee, Jane, whatever. She was the hostess. Jane Lynch, that's her name. She was the hostess of it once when it was in America. So anyway, so and I've been watching a lot of crafting videos, not live ones that I join in on. Hi Beth, how are you, honey? Not live ones that I join in on. Just or if they're live, I usually sit up in the balcony and don't talk. So anyway, um, just reflection time, reflection time. So, so I was saying that if you didn't get one of these, it's a free catalog from R.H. Shumway. It is a seed catalog, but this I never got one of theirs before, and Goldie was talking about it. They have black and white on the inside that makes it look old. They have the colored pictures, and then they have the black and white ones, and I really liked it. And so I'm putting this down on this. My stuff here is getting a little dry, so we need to get it used up. And if we run out of it, we will use we've got plenty of Elmer's glue and Mod Podge. So we don't want to use Mod Podge by itself because it gets sticky. This page will eventually go into a book, so into a journal. Got a really thick spot there. I'm gonna pull up. So hey, Glitter, how are you, honey? R.H. Shumway, yep. Seed catalog. But it's got more than seeds in it too. It's like I saw some kind of pesticide stuff in the back of it about getting rid of critters. So I would say it's I don't know if it's an organic catalog or not. I would say probably not, but you never know. So we've been having crazy warm weather. It's been real, real nice. Today it's cool. It's in the 50s, which I mean that's not cold, but the fact that we've been nearly at 80 degrees makes it feel cold. Anyhow, once we get this on here and it dries a little bit, we're going to come in and we're going to spray it pink over the top of it with alcohol sprays to dye these pages because I need pink pages. Remember, we're making a journal with pink pages and velvet background. No, this is not Yes Paste. This is Master's Touch Matte Gel from Hobby the Lobby. Oh, my belly's growling. Well, it's not growling. It's not hungry because we just went and ate lunch. We went and had Chinese, and it's just deciding what it wants to do with it. My gut is very loud. Talks about its meals very loudly. Okay, I got all of this down here. I need to put some stuff on it here. Let's put that in there. Went over by the gym. We want to see if the local gyms will accept Dave's U card for because he can if the gym participates, he can have a free gym membership. And he's almost finished with he has one more physical therapy session and then he'll be done with that. And so we want to see about doing the gym so that we can get him in there to continue working on building up his strength. So he's come a long ways though. It's been real good. Hi Ellen, how are you? How is you today? There we go. Good. Bit not to the corner. Go to the edge. Just like that. Works just fine, don't it? We'll have to go over it and cut off the edges. I want to let it dry a little bit. Oh, we've got one little spot right there. There. Now we don't. Now we're all covered. All right, well, it looks like there may be a spot there, but that's okay. When we spray, it'll be okay. So there. Now we're going to let that dry. It's not in here. You know what? I don't think anybody messaged me about if they wanted the Bible or commented. If you were wanting the Bible, if you're watching and you were wanting that Bible, you need to comment and message and let me know, okay? So that I don't forget that I offered to give it away. Because my mind is not always the sharpest one in the crayon box. I'm trying to stir up some of this, get some of this off the walls and get it stirred in there. Obviously, we're trying to apply it to the mat. We don't want it on our pretty new mat. Yeah. Anyway, went to the gym, and it's one of those that they have a code for you to put in to go in the door and blah, 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 all that. And so nobody answers their phone. So I'll try later after hours. Not after hours, but after work hours. See if maybe it's somebody that owns it that don't get to go down there until after work. Can you see the Bible? Yeah. You can see the Bible. It is a used Bible. It's not a new Bible. It looks like this. It's got a little bit of a tear there. It's a Linseld Study Bible, and it is the Living Bible, made by Tyndale. Um, the cover's in a little bit of rough shape, but the inside is nice, and it's one column. It's one column, so it's easier to read. But it is the Living Bible, which is a paraphrase, not a translation or a version, but a paraphrase. So, anyway, but yeah. There we go. That helps that out. Let's see if we can get that off of my little spatula. Well, it's actually a little silicone spoon. It's not a spatula. A little water in that helped a little bit. I think that helped. Okay, let's clean it. Anyway, quite an eventful day already. So, my washing machine, after we had the freeze, the cold, hard freeze, my washing machine is overflowing. And I think that maybe one of my pipes froze and busted and collapsed because it drains, but it can't all drain at once. So you've got to stop it and let it drain, or you've got to put the drain hose in a bucket. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes we just stop it and start it over and over. But anyway, so let's do another one of these. Anyway, so I had run to the bathroom because I thought I had time before it started draining, and I didn't. Anyhow, so it, I mean, it's just an inconvenience. It's not something that stops us from doing laundry, but it does stop us from doing so much laundry. We wait and do it all at once so that we can do that. Anyway, so I'd run to the bathroom and I heard water start hitting the floor. So I grabbed up the bath mat out of the bathroom and took it in there and laid it down to soak up water. And then I grabbed the towel out of the bathroom hanging on the towel peg and took it in. So then I had to take them out because they were drippy after I mopped up the water. They were drippy. And my washing machine is I don't want to say it's a smart washer, but it senses how much water you need depending on what you have in it. So anyway, uh, so it doesn't use excessive amounts of water, but I mean, the bigger the load, and of course that was my big load this morning. Of course. I wouldn't expect anything different, right? Anyhow, but I got it all cleaned up. It's okay. But oh, that's what I started to say. So when I took it out, the dog ran out. Y'all know I got my new back steps, and they're so nice. I sit out on them and watch the dog play in the yard. But he ran out, and then the dogs next door decided, yeah, let's have a bark fest. So then that makes Jared gripe because he likes to sleep late, and the dogs are all outside barking. It's just what it is. So anyway, we had Chinese buffet for lunch. Uh, we each had a nice plate full, and Dave did go back and get some fruit off of the dessert bar, but I didn't. I helped him eat his fruit, but we didn't overeat. We just had a nice plate full, and but it's enough that we felt good and full, and I'm not cooking supper. We're gonna have we're gonna have grilled cheese sandwiches for supper. So one of us will cook them. Dave is a very good grilled cheese sandwich maker. So if I ever get where I can't cook for him, he can live off of grilled cheese and fried eggs. He can fry eggs real well too. There goes Jared. He's going to buy him a burger. So anyway, Dave bought my lunch with his Christmas money. Bought our lunch with his Christmas money. So anyway, so for February to be the shortest month of the year, it has, and January seemed like it was 3 months long. February has seemed very long to me, but I think it's because I was sick for a week. So it has seemed very, very long to me. Has it seemed long to y'all? Or is it just me? Monday night is craft sale. Do y'all want to see what I got? Let me finish this page and then I'm gonna show y'all what I bought yesterday. If you didn't see it in the Chatty Crafter thing, I got a 1932 uh 3132 autumn style book from, can't think what it's called. Some catalog place, some clothing store. It's real pretty. It's a pretty book. I haven't decided if I'm keeping it or sailing it. Sailing it. Like you sail in a boat. Sailing. Sailing, not sailing. Anyway, gotta think of what. Hi, Clint. How are you? Can anybody just off of the top of Clyde Burrows? There it is, Clyde Burrows. I knew it would be right there in my head. So, if you ever want to watch somebody who's a stand-up comedian and they are very clean, watch JJ Burrows is her name. JJ Burrows comedy. She's a stand-up comedian. She is Clyde Burrows' granddaughter. And if you don't know who Clyde Burrows is, Clyde Burrows was the choir director for Billy Graham Crusades. And so it's very clean. She's very clean. Anyway, she was telling a joke, and I don't remember where she even was, but she was telling a joke, and she led up into this joke, and she ended it with the phrase, how great, and it ended with thou art. And so she said the how great part, and then she said, y'all finish it, and the crowd all sang the thou art because it's a famous song that they sung nearly in every Billy Graham crusade. Anyway, she said, oh wow, y'all know the lyrics. She said, I did that joke in California and they didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Anyway, but she's very funny. She's also got a very thick southern accent. I think North Carolina. I think she's from North Carolina. Isn't that where Billy Graham was from? Was either North or South Carolina. Anyway, she has a really thick southern accent. and she was talking about she went somewhere and she moved to Chicago right out of school. She moved to Chicago and she was talking about that she introduced her name. Her name is Jenny Joy, and so she introduced herself. Hey, hi, I'm Jenny Joy, and they're like Jenny, like Ginniy. Hi, Zip. How are you? And she's like, no, Jennie. And they're like, oh, Janny. And she's like, what? Wait, what? She said, they corrected me on how to pronounce my own name. Anyway, so she said, so I went to Google and she named off this website she went where it's pronunciation of names and said, I sat there and listened while this man said my name over and over, Janny, 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 Janny. And she said, I even blushed. I've never had a man call my name out that much ever. She just has the same kind of silly sense of humor that really appealed to me. So anyway, but yeah, if you ever need some southern entertainment, there you go. So, what you up to, Zip Zip? Zippity doo dah, zippity day. She's talking in repeat though. She's telling me 111. There we go. So Carol, if you're still here, I got sidetracked. It doesn't take much for me. It's like squirrel kind of thing. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I wanted to know, did y'all find any gold flakes? Did you find any gold flakes? Zipping around town, stopped for a cup of homemade chickadee dumplings. Yum. It's been too warm here. So, we've been up in the 70s, close to the 80s. When it starts getting warm, I don't do soup. I'm not a soupy kind of girl. I don't care for a lot of soups. And once it gets warm, we're not having soup. But when it's good and cold, I'm all about chicken and dumplings and chicken noodle soup and vegetable soup and all that. But once it gets warm, nah, we're done. You subscribe to Zippy? That's Clint Zip. That one's a really thick one. I don't think it's going to dissolve for me. I think I'm going to be able to spread it out. Let's get some more here. So, if you watch my Bible study on Thursday mornings, I'm fixing to change it up. I have two more chapters to finish in John, and we're going to go ahead and finish it, and then I'm changing it up for how I'm doing it on my channel. Okay? So, I won't be doing it like I've been doing it. I won't be going live when I'm at the church doing it. I will come back later that day and do a live with everybody online, whoever's watching it, but I won't be going live when I have class there because they, with me going live, they don't feel free to discuss. And they sit there and look at me like a tree full of hootie owls. So, anyway, uh, and I mean, that's why I started doing it was for them. So, but I want y'all to be a part of it too. So I will come home that day and do another live, do the same Bible study, which it won't be the same because I can't ever repeat what I say more than once. And we'll do a Bible study with you guys. And if they want to come watch, they can. Yeah, have some sweet one. So we got 2 more weeks. We're gonna finish John chapters 21 and 22, and then we'll put some corn. This one's gonna be corny. There we go. Right here is gonna finish this jar, and we're gonna throw it away. There, squeeze all that out, Cindy. You got a big wad of it under there. Squeeze it out. There we go. Okay, got a big old wad. Let's see what we're using. No, here we go. Okay. It's supposed to be in there. Good. There we go. All good and covered. That into our thing there. Maybe we've got enough in there. Some more. We'll put a lid on it. Make sure we don't have too much on it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna set that like that and set that over there out of the way and set that over there. Make sure there it is that we don't have glue stuck on our table so that we get it on our pretties that we bought yesterday. Okay, there. That is Clint's channel. Well, I got glue everywhere, didn't I? Including on me. Okay. All got her. flopper. I don't want to mess with that. No more of that. Actually, I do want to keep the jar though because I'm going to mix up some other glue and I'm going to keep that jar. I'm going to fill it up with some Mod Podge and uh, Elmer's. Yeah, that's the negative off of a napkin. I just need something to dry with. Uh-oh, there we go. Everybody got quiet. There we go. So here is our book that we bought. And I paid more for this book than I normally would pay for a book. So, yeah. If I decide to sell it, I will have to get my money back out of it. So it's from National Bella Hess Company Incorporated, New York and Kansas City. Like those would be my thoughts on who would be the style capitals of the world. Well, that's a little sarcastic, Cindy. Autumn 1931, winter 1931 and 32. America's most authentic style book. National pays all the postage. So we are continuing to pay postage on all of your orders, regardless of size. Then they have the two stores in New York and Kansas City. They have their little coats. This is a genuine silver muskrat fur, 77.50. And so you get back over here, they have these kind of brownish sepia color pages. And look, very interestingly enough, these models are not pencil thin. But you get on back in here and you have some black and white too. And then more colors and more black and white. But they sell everything. They have ladies' clothes. Then we get into, there's some blankets for baby blankets and baby clothes, toddler clothes. Look at the little in it. Then they have this. They have the undergarments and they have hats. They have all these hats, large head sizes. So if you got a big noggin, they had you covered. You get back here, they have uh, fabrics, record players, and guitars. Here we come to some menswear. Menswear. Funny and stuff. Yeah, it's a cool book. Look at the shoes on the back. So I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll stack it up there with my other 1, 2, 3, 4 catalogs. I have that one up there that's 1918. Had bags of stickers. And look at all of the Toy Story stickers. You've got Mr. Potato Head, you've got Slink, you've got, is that Jessie? It looks like Jessie. Oh, yeah, all of the little Mr. Potato Heads. And so these are just packets of all kinds of little stickers. We'll open these. And I think I'm going to leave these just like this and sell them just like that. I don't think I'm going to take any of them out. I'm going to leave them just like that. So we have all of the little ones. Most of the little ones like that are Mr. Potato Head stickers. I mean, not Mr. Potato Head, are Toy Story stickers. Somebody was doing a Toy Story album not too long ago. Was it Doretha? Then it was like Mrs. Potato Head. There's Mr. Potato Head. There's Buzz. Yeah. There's the soldiers, the little toy soldiers, and then you have a turtle. Actually, I need that turtle. I have somewhere exactly where I need him to go. He needs to go right here. There we go. That that's Cheryl's. I haven't got it sent off yet, Cheryl. Sorry, but I needed that turtle. There we go. And look, here's a whole bunch more of those. Oh, there's the dinosaur Rex. Yeah, there. Like Jessie again. Then we have all of these. We have heart. More stickers like this. Smiley faces. Wow. All of that kind of stuff. So butterflies, butterflies. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. What's this one? Good God listens, God provides, God forgives. Smiley faces. Awesome. Wonderful. Wow. Puzzle Mania. Anyway, I thought those were cool. And we'll just sell them like that. Scan the book, she said. Scan it, scan it. Do you know how my attention span is, honey? Probably what I'll do is I'll find a picture that I like in it real well, then I'll copy it and then use my picture and leave the catalog intact. But I may sell it. So I'm thinking about it. If I sell it, we'll probably sell it at bids, and the bids will probably start right at $15. So, so we got stickers like that. We've got another page of stickers. These have um, a lot of highlights out of the highlights catalog book. Y'all know what highlights is. Highlights stickers. So we have the fulls. We have some shoes and a bag. We have some of those. We have full snowmen. This one came out of highlights. It's a little mice. Aren't they cute? And this one came out of highlights. And these are states. You've got Indiana, Nevada, Maryland, Washington, New York, Delaware, Ohio, New Mexico, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Kansas, Florida, Missouri, Iowa, and Colorado. There you go. And then we have these pandas. Aren't they cute? They're adorable. And then we have some hip hip hooray ones. More of them. And then there's like 3 of these little fruity ones. And then birds. All kinds of birds. Hummers, parrots. Looks like parakeets, maybe. Anyway, nice bunch of little stickers. Hi, Michelle. How are you feeling, honey? I saw that you said you weren't feeling well. I had forgot it was even Friday. That's how much I'm paying attention. I mean, I knew it was Friday because yesterday was Thursday and I did Bible study, but I forgot it was Friday. What I did remember is I wanted to sleep late this morning, and Dave's alarm went off, which his alarm goes off every morning at 8 o'clock. And usually I can sleep through it, but today I did not sleep through it. So I was up by 9. I mean, I was up by 8:30. So there's a packet of stickers and one more packet I'll show you, and then we'll keep moving along. Oh, good. I'm glad, Christina. I send those out to everybody that participates in my swaps, except for I still have 2 to get sent out. And I also still have a 4x4 square to send out. That needs to go to Canada, and I've not done it yet. So these are all more of the see, that's Andy. Uh no, that's Woody, not Andy. Andy's the little boy. Cindy, that's Woody. Sitting there thinking, that didn't sound right. There's the pig. Then there's Polly Pocket. There's some Halloween stickers, Polly Pocket. Then there's some Brat, Star, the alphabet. Kitty, kitty, meow, meow, meow. Some happy faces. Uh, Clowns. Yeah, ice cream cones, popcorn, balloons, and clowns. Brats. What are these? Oh, full Christmas stickers, full stars. That's weird. These are ice cream cones and cake. Well, there's only one cake left, 2 cakes left. Ice cream cones, teddy bears, and moons. Uh, and then these come out of, usually you get them with something like a St. Jude packet or something like that. So, mentally rough. And I saw that your friend Susan had a stroke. I think I saw Mindy post that. So definitely prayers for her. Oh no. Now let's get all these silly little ones up in here. There we go. Okie dokie, artichoke. We got all of those back in there. There. Sometimes the things that people put in like scrap bag just amaze me. These are black diamond dots. I definitely am not keeping those. Those are foot care, soft and elastic foot cares. They're little things that go in the back of your heel. Not a keeper. One of these is going to my mom. This is from Miss Rose. These are both alike, okay? This is Miss Rosie's Quilt Company cupcake mix recipe. Each cupcake mix contains 44 recipe cards. Has blocks 1, 2, and 3. And so far, I have not found any recipes. They're all blocks. Okay, recipe 1. It tells how to use it. So, all of that tells you how to use these little things. Anyway, one of those is going to my mom, one is going in the sale. And then we have one of these things. It's a brass template, and it'll go. And these will stay with me. They're little paper flowers, and they're coming apart. These will go in the sale. These will go in the sale. Little bag of, I don't know what it is, all kinds of little trinky things. We've got, um, those are olives. They go in the glass. Okay, they clip to the glass. I don't know what this is, to tell you the truth. Well, I mean, I know that it's a martini glass, and the little olive sticks clip to it. Then you have drink stickers that look like they've been pulled off of something. Then a Route 66, and then that. Just junk. Junk. Now, I have never seen this. This next thing that I'm going to show you, they are empty paint markers, okay? They're made by Angelus, and they are empty paint markers for Angelus acrylic paints thinned with Angelus Too Thin. So you have 2 markers and 10 replacement tips and 2 paint drippers to put the paint in. So you put acrylic paint in it and it right. Anyway, so you definitely have to thin your paint. But I want to keep those and use them. Next up, we have more stickers. We'll have lots of stickers for this next sale. These are planner stickers, and this is life organized stickers. And there are 269 of these, and I really like these, but I don't think I'm keeping them because I don't think I would ever use them. Although I see a turtle right there. Anyway, but I don't think I would ever use them. So there we go. You've made 4 pocket things. All right, Miss Michelle. Shelly is right here. Hen, Hen is in my room somewhere. I had her in my pocket. Oh, Shelly's here somewhere. I seen her just recently, but I don't know where. So she's here. She's not lost. Hen, I took her out of my pocket in my room, and so I don't know. She's in there somewhere. If you have not realized this, I am not the most organized person in the world. There are some things that I get almost anal about having in order, but most of the time it's not. So these are the iron-on um, thing. We have seashells. There's seashells and a bird. This is coastal marine, and this one is life on the farm. So those will go. And then this one right here, there are 2 books here. You know what, Cindy? You're throwing away these nice big bags, and you're always looking for nice big bags when you finish journals. Let's not throw that away. Okay, this one says There were 3 books in this. This is a plaid. It's decorating letters. And so, yeah, that'll go in the sale. This one is hoops, doing hoops. Uh-oh, no. Cancel. Oh, that's cool. Different ways you can decorate hoops. So that'll go. And then this one is Simply Christmas, Renew the Spirit, 201 Easy Crafts Food Decorating Ideas. Yeah, it'll go too. I don't want to keep it. So all of that will be in the sale. And somebody just messaged me. Okay, that's long. I'll have to stay. I'll have to be offline to read it. My cousin was texting me about her mom falling. So anyway, I knew her mom had fallen. I had called to ask her how her mom was doing. So anyway, I had texted. All that is for the sale. It. That's finding a place that stuff. You got stuff stacked everywhere. Is there still stuff in here? No. I thought we were all done. Oh no, I'm not this is. Oh, and they gave me that, and I'm keeping that because I always use Ricky Rat. Y'all know I always use Ricky Rat. There we go. And then this is fun. These are more stickers, but this is a Bible story sticker book, and this is going in the sale. This is really fun. Uh, it is. You got here's all the stickers, and then you've got themes. Now somebody wrote in it. This is from 2006. Somebody did write in it, but you've got the stickers and it's activity in a sticker book. So I think that's fun. That'll go in the sale. And then I was so excited when I saw this. It don't take much, y'all. It really don't. Do y'all remember these? Do you remember playing with these? I love them. But guess what? The little magnet is gone. Dad burn it. But guess what? I got a magnet. There we go. There's some more hair down that way. Come on down that way. Anyway, my magnet is a little bit strong. You don't need one quite that strong. So that'll go in. Somebody will like to play with that. And then this one here, these here, I think they will go too. That bag is tore. So it is a party time sticker book. It has all kinds of little party stuff on it. And y'all know this is why I always use glue with all of my stickers because the bags don't stay very long. Anyway, so that was what I bought this week. You need the hoops. Oh, that's a book about hoops. It's not hoops. It's just a book about hoops. So anyway, so yeah, we'll put all that stuff in the sale on Monday night. So, or some of it may go up. Hey, Cats Gallery. I don't know you. Do I know you? And I'm not just knowing that what your name is. Hi, Olive. How are you, honey? How are you? Yeah, the that book about hoops is just how to decorate hoops. It's not. It's just a book about decorating hoops. Yeah. So I'm cold. It's cold in here. Okay. I may put some of these books on the thing on the thing on the thing on my community page. Y'all know what I said. Cats Gallery. Do I know Cat? Is that who is Cats Gallery? Collage is your newfound. Well, we collaged 2 pages here. Is this one dry yet? Neither one of them are dry. I got a little heavy handed with my collage. And wait, that's not the first one. That's the second one. Yeah, but I still did get a little heavy with my hand on that. I want to see what happens. Like back down over here and see how it dries. We're not going to no, but what does that say? Yeah, that one's good. Hold on. You're new? Well, welcome to my channel, hon. I'm Cindy. I have, so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, a sale, I have a sale the second and fourth Monday nights of every month. On this fourth Monday night, which is this coming Monday night, it is craft items. I will sell crafty stuff. On the second Monday night, I sell jewelry. So, and if you look in the description box of any of my videos, you will see a link that says register to bid. If you ever want to buy, you need to be registered in order to bid. Uh, Usually the only people that I don't have register is the ones that live in my town that live right here that I know. So like I go to church with people and they don't have to register because I know where to hunt them down at. So but if I don't know you, I do need you to register if you're interested in buying. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm digging in my ink box. I want where I have is that it? That one. Right there is the one I want. So we sprayed that with alcohol spray on top of our collaging. And we wanted to do that because we want pink pages. Remember, we're going for pink pages. We're going to do a pink book. And it's going to be for sale, but it's already kind of been claimed. So, kind of been claimed already. Anyway, when I say doing a pink book, we're talking about a pink journal. So, anyway, I'm guessing you like cats since you're a cats gallery. So, anyway, and do you make videos? So, this was what we done. So, we tore up, we still have more to do. We tore up a plant book from CHSH, whoever here. We tore up this plant book, RH Shumway, a seed book, and but the inside of it has white pages that look vintage. So we tore it up and we are doing with it. So this spray here, that other spray that I just sprayed with is some of my created alcohol ink. This here is not that. It's a shimmer spray. It's from Heidi Swap. It's called Color Shine and it is in the color rose, blush or rose. And we're going to spray this and it has a real pretty sheen that goes. And if you wonder why I take it down off of the table to do it, I'm holding it over my right now. I'm holding it over my trash can. If y'all could see my desk, my metal desk drawers from where I've oversprayed, and it goes. You can see it's beaten up because I still have all that glue on it. And actually, it's making it look almost like animal print. That's not what we're looking for. What are we looking for? What we're looking for. Here. Heat gun. You're highly allergic to cats. See, that alcohol didn't beat up like that on this. Did it? No, it was soaked into it. It didn't beat up. There, you're seeing an ad. I do have ads in my videos, so just skip it. They should be skippable. Okay, it's drying better now. So we still have some little bit of puddling, but it'll be good. We'll lay it down over there and it'll be good. So when I get done, I'll trim all the extra off and then this will be a page. Now I can tell you, no, it did not on this one. Let's see about this one. Nope, it did not. So our glue created enough of a barrier between what we're working on and all that to for it to not to go through. So once they get completely dry, I will be spraying the other sides of them so that we have a two-sided page. We probably won't. We probably won't decoupage the other side, so we will probably. Okay. So we're fixing to make a mess. You know, that's what we do is make messes. But we're fixing to get a bunch of this out of here because we need this little tub. We want this stuff out of here. It's all dried up and we want it out. Most of it's all dried up. If we can get it out. A bunch of it anyway. That's good and gluey. Make a good hard rock in my trash when it dries, if it dries. Any of that up in there. There's a big dry piece there. Hands are going to be goopy goopy. Okay. That was so thick. Mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to get the rims good and clean because, I don't know if you do this or not, but I'm real bad about raking into the rims. And so, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oops, that's a big old clumpy glump, ain't it? So what we're going to do is I want to take and get the rest of this off of our hands because we don't want sticky hands touching everything. Take not this one because it has the most in it. Take this one right here. Not if that's what I want. I want this one. Out. Yeah. Mod Podge. This one is matte. Drain all of it out. This one here is gloss. Not crazy about glossy, but come on. We're going to use it up. We've got a big skin right there. There. It up. We're going to use both of them up. So if you're wondering why I'm mixing Mod Podge with Elmer's, because Mod Podge is for decoupage or collage, but it will dry sticky. Add the Elmer's glue and it's not sticky no more. And I'm just trying to add about equal parts. So did you not know that? That's a Juju nugget. I learned that from Juju. See, you learn something new every day. We finished our Juju book that we won from Juju last July. We finished it what on Tuesday? Yeah, because I didn't come on Wednesday because I cooked church. Yeah, no, it was never Yes Pace. It was the matte gel from from Hobby Lobby. Now we're using the matte gel jar from Hobby Lobby. Just gonna mix that up real good. My belly says it's not sure it enjoyed that Chinese. It was good, but just not sure it wasn't into it. So, hold on. This is the last one I used for cleaning my hands. Get that off of my new mat. I don't want my new mat to get messed up. There we go. I think I want just a little bit more Elmer's glue. Actually, I don't want to do it like that. I don't have the patience for it. For Catherine? Well, welcome, Catherine. I think that's good. I think we'll be good with that. So let's test. Let's do a page and test and see what we think about this. Okay. I have in the past mixed Elmer's and a little bit of water and made what I've used. And I've mixed Elmer's with other kinds of glues and used it. So I have no qualms about using this for my collage. So there, that's trash. You know what? Somebody was talking about you should save some of those. So let's save this bottle top. Save that bottle top like that. We don't need the bottle, and we don't want to throw our little stick away. Got it all cleaned up. There we go. Okay. Well, there we just swap that up. Okie dokie, artichoke. So this paper that I'm using is some that I got at the bins, and it's super thick. It had no kind of label on it, and it was just in a big plastic, and it's like a double ream. It's huge. And so anyway, this is going to be a lot thinner than matte gel, okay? This is more like just using glue, okay? Now I probably could put some like uh cornstarch in it if I wanted it to be thicker, but I don't mind it being thin. Let's just start ripping. Actually, we ripped twice, didn't we? We have no rhyme, no reason. We're doing this all with the black and white paper. Put a little on the top to pull it down. Uh, yeah, that's gonna bother me. Um, uh, Me getting it all over my mat. Because this new mat, and I don't want to mess it up because I got rid of my other one. I know where it is, though. It's at my mama's. She wanted it because she cuts hers up. I don't use them. I like to buy the self healing mats because if I ever cut it, I don't want it to be ruined. But I don't use them as a cutting mat more than, very often. Every once in a while, I cut on it, but not much. I like how it feels. We'll see how it dries. We need a chicken book, don't we? So we're doing these all in black and white because we are spraying them with pinks, different colors of pinks, and we may even paint over them or put them on the gel plate with pinks. But we're just playing right now. We are doing nothing but playing. Y'all see that? I need a drop paper, yeah. Well, we can do that. How's that work? That probably would be better, wouldn't it? You know what? Let's not be dumb, Cindy. Let's not. There. Have these silicone mats. I have a whole box of them. They're just silicone mats. I think they're for cooking, but I'm not sure. They come in a box like parchment paper would. They came from the bins. When I say things come from the bins, we have an Amazon bin store in my little town. I live in Podunk, Arkansas, but we have a little bitty bin store. I'm always sucked into something. I'm excited. This weekend is oh there. Hey, be sure to check your emails. I sent it to your work email and to your private email. The list that I of songs I pulled for you on Sunday. Remember, you don't have to use them, but I wanted to pull them just to help you. Okay. There. Okay. So Sunday I don't have to do children's church. Uh, I'm not doing children's church, I should say. And I made arrangements with some of my leaders that are more experienced that they would completely lead the services for children's church, so that I could go out and have one Sunday a month in main service because uh, one thing I feel like I lose sight of what's going on in the main congregation, and another thing is you got to feed yourself to be fed to feed others, right? So I want to be on my game for my children's. Yeah, we had so much fun Wednesday night at church. So it was my Wednesday night to cook, and y'all know I was real sick last week, and so anyway, so I cooked, but I didn't help serve, and I wouldn't have been. It just wiped me out just cooking, and then I had to teach my class, and so the Sunday before, because the way I design all of our lessons, because I do all the lesson planning, is whatever we learn on Sunday on Wednesday night we repeat. We try to reinforce our lesson. We repeat. And so Sunday they had learned about the four friends that carried the man to Jesus and they'd let him down through the roof. So we had four friends carry a friend up onto the roof, actually onto our stage. And so they loved it. They wanted to carry each other all over the place. So it was funny. So anyway, kids are they are fun. Anyway, except for when they're wild, then they wear me out. But they help keep me a lot younger than I guess I would normally be. I've been teaching kids since I was a kid. This is my second time to be on staff as a children's pastor. So uh, I served on staff as a children's pastor the year after John. Well, not the year, 2 years after John died. 2 years after John died. So John is my youngest son. He died in 2009. So he's been gone 17 years. He's been gone longer than he lived. He was only 14. He accidentally hung himself playing the choking game. Um, so, something very interesting about the church that I'm at, my uncle started this church in March after my son died in January, at the end of January. John died on January the 23rd. Uh, my uncle started this church. So this church is the same age as how long John's been gone. Making sure that some of my corners have. Oh, I like that. I like that picture of that little man laying there. Premium late flat Dutch, the best winter keeper. I guess they are a bean of some kind. I don't know. Maybe a cabbage. That's a curly cabbage leaf up there. So maybe it's a cabbage. There we go. Now, do this cabbage. Oops. And there we go. There we, there we go. Okay, like how that went on. Um, I'm looking for an ink. That's not it. I need just a little bit more stuff. Oh, I lied. I really don't need no more stuff. I'm just being sarcastic at me. That's not what I'm looking for. I know I have. Not that. What's that? That's it. What is that? Oh, I don't need to lose that. That's important. Waha. There's what I'm looking. No, that is that. Yeah, that's maybe. Is that? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. It's pink. Yeah. Wandering all over the tube. That's not the one. That's the red one. So this right here is not alcohol ink. This is ink that you use with resin. And I use it to hold on. I use it to sometimes to make alcohol ink, and sometimes I just use it straight like that to like drop onto my uh, master boards and stuff. But we're going to do this right quick, right like that, just to create a little bit of texture in that. And we're looking for this, something that we can mash it down and then pull it up with. This is a fabric doily. So, did it do anything to it? Nope. Didn't do a thing to it, did it? Was hoping it would start making a pattern in it. There, that kind of makes a pattern there. Okay. I really, oops, I don't like that. I really like that purple ink bottle. So I want to get it back out. And I need, will that work? Let's see if this will work. I think this will work. I hope. Ooh, I'm getting it on me. Okay. There. 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 What did I do with that? One more thing. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing over here, but I'm operating. I'm making me a spray bottle of purple. There we go. But I have white too, and so I'm mixing it into white, and it's going to be lavender. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be lavender. But now you have a thing to try. I saved tons of shorts on my, so I message things to myself. I do it on my text messaging and I do it on my Facebook message. I send things to myself in Messenger and on text, links of things I want to do for whatever. Sometimes it's things I want to do for swaps, and sometimes it's things that I just want to do to go in a personal journal. So I'm not sure what this is going to look like. Well, it is definitely lavender, and it having the alcohol in it is going to help spread that around. So we're going to just go with that. Do that like that. And we're going to let it run. There we go. Did it go through? Nope, did not go through. The glue still protected that. Okay, we're going to let this one dry. And we're just going to find a place to lay it. We don't have no empty spots. There you go. I want you to run down in there, but there you go. Because I've been here an hour and 35 minutes, and I'm fixing to go, but we're going to, did we get all the glue off of that? We did get most of the glue off of that, and we're going to put that back in the thing, and we've put a lid on that, and that'll be fine till we play again. Let's throw trash away. We've got trash. Let's throw trash away. So we're going to make a pocket for y'all. Y'all know I'm hung up on pockets. We're going to make a pocket, And I want to find me. Let's find me. There I am. We're going to make another pocket for our trade. I have to look and see which one I have saved. Okay, that's not, those are pictures. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So we're making a gatefold. We're making a gatefold. And so we're going to fold it till it looks like a gate. Okay. We're going to fold it till it looks like a gate. Till it looks like a gate. And then we're going to open it and open it. And we're going to find our scissors. And actually we want to match this up so that we're cutting this exactly even. So let's match up our thing here. Let's find our, there's our that. Cut down to the exact same point. And then we want to cut just like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And actually, do I want to make sure that my gatefold is doing exactly what I need it to do. I'm thinking, y'all, can y'all smell burning rubber? I'm thinking about how I want this to work. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to open this and open this. And I want to cut here and cut here. Just like that. And we're going to glue down this. And this right here is kind of a practice, okay, guys? We're going to glue that just like that. We're going to cut this off. Cut this off. Open. So now we've created a pocket inside our gate. Okay, so our gate closes. Now, we want to make sure that our gate is closing exactly like it's supposed to. And I want to cut off the back of my paper. Actually, I just want to, I want to cut it off just like this. And so when we have our gate, when we glue this down, you only want to glue it to your page just like this so that we have a pocket. But we want to create a way for this to stay closed. And we're going to make, what are we going to make? What are we going to make it close? Let's cut us a divot for our, how do we want to close it? How do we want to keep it closed? We're creating this, y'all. Y'all help us create it. There we go. We have that. Let's see. Anybody going to offer me a suggestion how we want to keep this closed? So, a policy closure. Is that the round thing with the string wrapped around it? Is that the round thing with the string wrapped around it? Okay, I wanted to do that. Like you see on a policy envelope is what I'm trying to spit out. Just not getting it spit out. I know what you're talking about. No, that's too big. That one's too little. This one is good. Oh, this one is too little. Is that too little? Maybe it's not. 2 rounds. There we go. Now those are little bitty rounds, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's see what we do here. Watch out. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now that one is not. I have some somewhere in here. I have some little ones. Hold on, I know. No, these are all great big, aren't they? All of those are great big. Look at that. That you could drive a forklift through that. It's huge. I see. There. There's a little one. Yeah, that's a little one. What am I? There it is. I don't think that's little enough, though. Okay, Cindy. Hold on. I'll let you know. Okay. Let me see this. These are such tiny circles. I'm not sure I can do this. I know. Here, Cindy, let's be smarter and not work smarter and not harder. Let's do this. Oh, there. There's that. And that. Now, let's take our little bitty dibby thing and put it, of course we cut it, put that in too far. Stupid. Oh, I'm calling myself stupid. I'm not calling anybody else stupid. Just me. There. Okay. We got both of those. At some point, we've got both of those. Let's see. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. And that right there is good. There. There we go. Actually, that is so huge, it's covering up the thing. So that's not going to work like that. Let's just do just this. Let's see if we can. Oh, let's just do this. Instead of that, let's just do this. Let's just put an eyelet in it, and you can close it however you want to whenever you make yours. Yeah. That worked real good, Cindy. Not. You used too big of a thing. I hate when I do stupid stuff. Hold on. There we go. I got it off. Okay. I had the thing wrong. I had the wrong size pegger. Is that it? There. That's what I needed. I need that one right there. I need it turned around like that. That's what I need. There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. Yep. Okay, so we'll just do that like that for that one. And we can do one over here. Let's make sure it's silver too. How did we manage to do that? What is that? Huh. I don't know how we managed to do that. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Anyway. Hey. I want a tea today. Are you talking to Wanda? I was going to say she was laying on the table this morning. Well, that's stupid. I'm being just plumb goofy today, aren't I? Use my circle punch.
He gets disappointed when the cats don't run.
Because he's evil.
They Wanda just stares at him like he's stupid.
Oh, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. He is stupid most days. Him a puppy. Him a boy puppy at that. Him not a grown dog. Don't talk about him like that. Him a puppy. For some reason, I have trouble with this. Getting it going the right way. And I don't understand why I have so much trouble. But I do. There we go.
So what do you want it to now, or you want it closer to dinner?
Closer to dinner's fine. And see, I was real smart and got those real even. Looky there. Gosh. Anyway, so this is our general ideal. Okay. So we're going to do this tie it up, and then you can take it and twirl it around, or you can tie it back through the hole. We're gonna make it's a gate, gateway, gate door, gate. I don't know. I don't know. What did I tell you? A door gate? Door. I don't know. Why does my mind go blank like this? Anyway, this it's we will do a video on how to make it. We'll practice some more. But this is the one that we're going to do for March. Ooh, I need to sneeze. Hold on, guys. Achoo. Thank you. March trade. Anyway, and here, if you want to sign up for March trade, tell me your name and I'll write it down, and we'll put this in my book. Anybody want to sign up for March trade? You'll get one from your sign up partner and one from me. Now my room is about to explode. Somebody needs to do an intervention real bad. Okay, guys, we will do an actual sign up day and video about this. I'm going to leave this like this. We'll work on it again. I don't know. Tomorrow's Saturday. I don't usually go live on Saturday, but sometimes I get bored and do. So, I will talk to you guys later. My stomach's hurting. My Chinese food ain't agreeing with me. So I'm going to go and we're going to see what we can get around to later on. We should have done one of these, but see how big that would have been? That would have been too big. Oh, duh, Cindy, we had this one the whole time. We could have done one of these. She's saying use your round punch. Yeah, Cindy, use your round punch. We should have done one of these like this. And then you just glue it on and then you swirl your tape, your ribbon or your string around it. Yeah, that's what we should have done. So we will do one of those. We will save that. We're going to stick that in its pocket so we know. So, okay, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I see ya. Bye bye.